The hellscape that is Amora is the demon's motherland and houses the most powerful demon of all, the Dark Lord himself. Yet despite all of this, it has no unique enemies that make it truly feel like a last frontier. Doom 4, 2016, had a constant feeling of descending deeper into hell as the levels continued. Eventually hell itself even sends 3 of its most powerful guardians, the Hell Guards, to stop you from grabbing the infamous crucible from the depths of the necropolis. The name's FooSarr, and in this video I aim to create a concept that will once again return the feeling of hell sending more powerful forces to stop you dead in your tracks. I welcome you to the Warlock. Around the midway point in Doom Eternal, the Warlock demons will begin to appear more and more often and act as a barrier that halts your progression. They'll bear a strong resemblance to the Hellguard of Doom 4 and possess a very similar moveset too. But here's the catch. They are impervious to all frontal attacks, so to deal any damage at all, you must use the arena to get behind these demons and take them out. Additionally, you are able to blood punch the Warlock to create your own opening to deal damage to its core. The whole premise of the Warlock is a giant glass cannon that appears indestructible but in reality is only as powerful as a Prowler would be. Its goal is to reinforce the weak point system introduced in Doom Eternal and force you to conform to its unique playstyle in a non-intrusive way, unlike another demon that was put into Doom Eternal. Just as I mentioned prior, the Warlock demons would resemble the Hellguard, and for the purposes of this video I'll be using the image of just the Hellguard, but imagine a lesser Hellguard like the Tyrant is to the Cyberdemon. The Warlock specializes in close range combat and has a vast array of AoE attacks to try and catch you at a distance. These attacks include the Hammer Slam, which is a powerful strike against the earth that cracks it open, jetting out large stone spikes. The Cyclone Twirl, which is a spinning attack that causes all projectiles and grenades to enter the gust of wind and be blown away. Getting hit by this attack will also greatly knock back the Slayer. Likewise, it can also do a sort of flame twirl, much the same as the Hellguard. The Warlock can spin around for a short time, leaving a trail of fire in its wake, whilst also being impervious to damage. But that's not all, it has some defensive capabilities too. The Hellstone Shield, which is a defensive maneuver that freezes the Warlock in place and coats it in Hellstone as it tries to regenerate a small amount of health. Breaking this open will force the demon into a stunned state where you're able to deal major damage or even perform a glory kill. And finally, the Hellfire Spire. Nice name, I'm quite proud of that one. The only ranged attack available to the Warlock, a flame spire that moves in a straight line hoping to catch the Slayer off guard. Very similar to the Archvile's attack, which is probably by a similar name. But yeah, that's its only ranged attack, so it will always try and make a beeline to get to you to deal melee damage. The Warlock to me is a demon that is supposed to create a more dynamic battlefield to fight on. One where you must think about your actions instead of just shooting something until it dies. Clever placement of this demon could make it far more threatening, like in a tight corridor with 2 other of its own kind. I'd like to know from you though, is the Warlock a good idea for Doom Eternal, or is it too complex? Let's start a discussion in the comments below, or on my Discord server linked in the description. Thank you for watching. The name is FooSarr, and by all means, stay creative.